Hey everyone, Chris Bayless here from the Sponsorship Collective. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about finding your sponsorship special sauce. It can be easy to get stuck in a rut and just selling the same stuff all the time, logos on stuff, free samples, exhibit space, etc., etc. There is a really simple method to determining whether or not what you're offering is actually a good high-value activation opportunity. Now, before we jump into the iPad, I want to make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you don't miss any new videos. All right, so let's dive in and look at how to find your special sauce in your sponsorship program. Here's how most sponsorship seekers think of sponsorship. There's you, and there's your sponsor. You want money, your sponsor wants customers. You ask them for cash, they ask you for customers. Your gears don't mesh. You're not speaking the same language. You're worried your audience won't like what your sponsor wants to do, and your sponsor is worried you don't understand how to measure ROI and outcomes. And around you go until someone just throws your sponsorship package in the garbage or they stop replying to you. So there is a better way. And in fact, it starts with remembering the real stakeholders in sponsorship. Stakeholder 1 is your sponsor. Stakeholder 2 is not you. It's your audience. And so the question is, what do your sponsors want? They want customers. Maybe they want email addresses. Maybe they want to give out samples. What else do your sponsors want? Maybe they want to place some product. Maybe they want to get some free trials for like their software or a monthly membership program that they offer. Very rarely do they want so-called awareness. And so then we see what the sponsor wants and we think, well, we want cash, so how much should we charge them? And that actually, to me, is the wrong approach. That you should get there, but that's the wrong approach in phase 1. What does your audience want? Why are they attending your events? Why are they in your database? Why are they your customers, your subscribers, your donors, your viewers, your listeners? Why are they in your buildings where you're selling naming rights? Maybe because they want to have a good experience. Maybe they want fun. You shouldn't be guessing at this. You should know what your audience wants. And if you don't know, get in touch. We can help you with that. They want to have fun. I don't know if you realize this or not, but people love free stuff. And maybe they want to have some networking. And you know what? If you're a cause, if you're a charity, maybe they want to connect more deeply with your mission. Most likely, your audience wants all of these things. And most likely, your sponsor wants all of those things. So in the previous model, we forgot about audience. Basically, when you forget about audience, what you're saying is, I'm going to sell my audience for cash to my sponsor. That doesn't feel great, nor should it. So you've got your sponsor goals over here. Then you've got your audience goals over here. So I can hear you already. First of all, what incredible artistic skills does Chris Bayless possess? But second of all, you're asking, well, what about us? Where are we? You are right here in the middle. This is what we call activations. This is what you can offer. Notice that you're not in the middle. Activations are in the middle. You as the property can offer activations to your sponsor that engage your audience. And the idea is that you want your audience to engage with your sponsor on their own free will. So typically a sponsor will say something like, You know what we really want? We just want some emails. Give us your email list. You shouldn't do it. Your sponsor shouldn't ask for it. What you want to do instead is coach your sponsor to do something so incredible for your audience that they can't wait to give up their email address. They're going to provide such a wonderful incentive that your audience can't wait to try their product or accept their free samples or shop at their store. So it's really simple how we do this. First, we pick 3 things that we know your sponsors want because you asked them. We don't want to assume here. So let's just pick these 3 things sort of at random. Then you want to do the same thing with your audience. Remember, your needs, your desires, your wants don't count in this equation. You're going to do a proper evaluation. You're going to provide value to your sponsors, engage your audience, and therefore you're going to get your cash, but you're not focused exclusively on revenue. You're focused on experience. When you provide a positive experience, then the cash follows. So you're going to give good experiences to your audience. You're going to give them a little more fun than they were expecting, and then you're going to give them a whole bunch of free stuff. So here's what I like to do. We do this with our clients. We do this in the sponsorship accelerator. You should do it internally. How can we give our audience more free stuff and satisfy a goal of our sponsor? Oh, it seems kind of obvious, kind of like we're cheating. Our sponsors want email addresses. We're not just going to download all the emails in our database and hand them to our sponsor. So what can we link up email collection to on the other side of the equation for our audience so that they want to give up their email? And then they want sales. Our audience wants fun. How do we give them that? And then the question is, the reality is this is where the cash is, right there. And so then I want you with your team to brainstorm ideas that fit within this bucket where these points intersect. Then you come up with your 3 to 5 ideas. And instead of a gold, silver, bronze package, you're going to list these 3 to 5 ideas that you have to engage your audience and get these goal outcomes for your sponsor. In other words, the way to find your special sauce in sponsorship is not by coming up with the right levels, not by asking what's hot in the marketplace right now. It's by starting with your sponsor and your audience and finding where each need, each goal, each desire can be satisfied through activation opportunities. Now, I hear people ask me all the time, what's hot right now? What are people doing in the marketplace? What are good digital activations, and so on and so on? If I were to tell you an activation that we've used with one of our sponsors to connect with their target market, it might sound great. It might sound effective, and it might sound like it'll work for your audience. And I can promise you, it won't. Your audience, your sponsors have unique problems, unique challenges, unique goals, and your job is to find out what they are and then create something custom just for them. You want to brainstorm with your sponsors, you want to brainstorm with your audience, and you want to brainstorm internally with your team or your coaching group. All right, so I hope you found that helpful. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and drop a comment down below sharing one of your favorite activation ideas where you brought your audience and your sponsor together in a unique way. Now, I know it can be hard to come up with these ideas yourself. Sometimes you need an outsider's point of view looking at your program to help point out maybe some of those obvious opportunities that you're missing. So if you want to jump on a call with my team and I'll leave a link down below to our calendar, and you can book 45 minutes with us to talk about finding your special sauce in your sponsorship program.